Space is absolutely insane. It's vast, it's terrifying, and it's home to some of the most mind-boggling objects in the universe, black holes. These cosmic monsters warp time, bend light, and devour everything in their path. And today, we're counting down the top 10 biggest black holes ever discovered. From just a few billion times the mass of our sun, to absolute behemoths that defy all logic. Buckle up. Number 10. Holmberg 15A. Alright, kicking off our list is Holmberg 15A. This thing sits in the middle of a huge elliptical galaxy about 700 million light-years away, and it's not small. At 40 billion times the mass of our sun, it's already one of the heaviest black holes in the universe. To put that into perspective, if this black hole replaced our sun, it would stretch way past Neptune's orbit. In fact, its event horizon, also called the point of no return, is about 236 billion kilometers across. That's nearly 1,600 times the distance from the Earth to the Sun, and this is only number 10. Number 9. Ton 618. Next up, we've got Ton 618, a quasar that's so bright it outshines entire galaxies. This black hole isn't just massive, it's actively feeding. And when black holes eat, they create something called an accretion disk, a swirling storm of superheated gas that glows brighter than trillions of stars combined. Ton 618 is about 240 billion kilometers wide, and at 40.7 billion solar masses, it's barely edging out Holmberg 15A. But trust me, things are about to get even crazier. Number 8. SDSS 0841 plus 3121A. Coming in at 48 billion solar masses, this black hole is a true behemoth. It lives 12 billion light-years away, meaning it formed when the universe was still just a baby. This thing has been devouring everything in its path for nearly as long as the universe has existed. Its event horizon spans 280 billion kilometers, and what's crazy is that scientists have only recently found this one. Number 7. 3C48. We've hit the 50 billion solar mass mark with 3C48, an absolute unit of a black hole. Found inside an ancient quasar, this one is feeding on ridiculous amounts of matter, generating some of the brightest lights in the cosmos. It's so far away that the light we see today left it when the dinosaurs still ruled the Earth. Yep, it's been chilling out in deep space while we were still figuring out how to make fire. Number 6. LTC 1242J 1712-3322. God, that was a mouthful. This one is another fresh discovery, weighing in at 51 solar masses. No, 51 billion solar masses, sorry. Just a small difference. Another day, another 51 billion solar mass black hole. This one sits in a distant galaxy cluster, pulling in matter at a mind-boggling rate. If you're wondering about its size, its event horizon stretches over 295 billion kilometers, which means it would take light nearly a full day to travel across it. Imagine driving around this thing at the highway speed. It'd take you millions of years just to make one lap. Scientists are still trying to figure out how black holes this big even exist, since theoretically, they shouldn't be able to form naturally. One possibility? Some of these might have started as supermassive black holes in the early universe and just never stopped growing. Number 5. 4C plus 74.13. Just edging past the last one is 4C plus 74.13, a black hole with 51.3 solar masses. This monster is known for its powerful jets. Basically, it's shooting out beams of energy at nearly the speed of light. If you were standing anywhere near it, which obviously you wouldn't be, you'd be vaporized instantly by the sheer energy coming out of it. Not much is known about 4C plus 74.13, but what we do know is that it's huge. At 51.3 billion solar masses, it's pushing the limits of what we thought was possible. And yet, it's still nowhere near the biggest. Number 4. IC 1101. Now we're talking real big. IC 1101 is the largest galaxy we've ever discovered, and at its core is one of the biggest black holes known to science. Nearly 100 billion solar masses. That's more than double the size of the last one. The event horizon here is over 500 billion kilometers wide. This black hole has likely been growing for billions of years, swallowing entire galaxies along the way. Number 3. Phoenix A. Breaking into the top 3, we have Phoenix A, a beast of a black hole, 100 billion times the mass of our Sun. This one is found in the Phoenix cluster, a galaxy cluster that's absolutely packed with hot gas and matter for the black hole to feast on. This means that this black hole is still growing, so who knows how big it will get in the future. Number 2. SDSS 1231 plus 0138. This black hole gets second place with a mass of 112 billion solar masses. This makes it just casually 28,000 times heavier than Sagittarius A, the black hole in the center of our Milky Way. 28,000 times. This ultra-massive black hole is one of the largest things we've ever discovered. If we plopped this thing into the middle of the Milky Way, it would stretch out so far that it would swallow thousands of stars at once. And its event horizon? 660 billion kilometers wide. Yeah, this thing is beyond comprehension. Number 1. The theoretical limit. And finally, the biggest black hole possible in our universe? 270 billion solar masses. This isn't a black hole we've actually discovered, but rather the theoretical limit on how big a black hole can get before it just stops growing. At this size, its event horizon would be over 1.5 trillion kilometers wide. So big that light would take more than a month just to cross it. And at that size, not even light could escape from the other side of the event horizon before the universe itself ends. Yeah, it's that big. There you have it, the biggest black holes in the universe. Who knows, there might be even bigger ones out there waiting to be discovered. This has been my first ever YouTube video, so let me know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more awesome space content. See you next time.